Well, Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu has distanced herself from a statement released by the Presidency, announcing that she had apologized for her controversial comments on the judiciary. In her own statement, Sisulu says she stands by the sentiments she initially shared in a newspaper column, disowning the alleged retraction announced by the Presidency. Let's get some clarity on this now. We're joined by the spokesperson for the Minister, Steve Mutale. Steve, good evening and thank you very much for your time. First and foremost, can we confirm that the statement distancing itself from the retraction released earlier on by the Presidency is a statement from the Minister?
Thank you very much, and thank you to your viewers. Yes, I can confirm that the statement that you guys have seen is legitimate, and it is indeed from the Minister.
And does the Minister want to take us into confidence as to what was the detail of the meeting that happened last night at 9 p.m. with the President?
Yes, look, as you have stated, what the Minister has written, of course, it has contributed immensely to the public discourse. And, of course, it has attracted positive and negative response. And, of course, the President felt that he should step in. And, of course, he requested a meeting with the Minister. That is in that spirit that the meeting between the two took place last night. And I can confirm that there was a meeting between the two of them.
Did the meeting end in an amicable agreement as to how to proceed? In other words, was the Minister expecting a statement coming from the Presidency on the matter?
Yes, it was a very, 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 very cordial meeting. The Minister explained herself. And, of course, there was an agreement that there should be further engagement. But I want to state that, of course, the President did raise some issues in the column that the Minister raised. And, of course, one of the issues was, of course, painting African judges with the same brush, which, of course, was not the Minister's intention. So that was the issue. That was the burning issue around the column, and that was what was intensively discussed between the Minister and the President.
So the part of the statement that says the Minister accepts that the criticism leveled against the judiciary and African judges in particular was unsubstantiated, gratuitous and deeply hurtful. Does the Minister stand by that? Does she agree with that?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So the Minister doesn't believe those words were hurtful? The Minister doesn't believe those comments were unsubstantiated?
As things stand, the Minister stands 100% behind what she has written. Yeah. And, of course, there is no intention on her part to retract anything and to apologize.
Okay. What was the agreement around the issue of finding clarity on a line, and a challenge in particular line? The President proposed an intermediary. What was the understanding around what the intermediary would be?
The agreement was further engagement. That was the agreement. In fact, the issuing of the statement today caught us all by surprise, and that is why the Minister saw it fit to distance herself from the statement that was issued by the Presidency.
Yeah. I don't know if you are aware, but moments ago, the Presidency has also issued another statement to say they stand by the initial statement. This, to the eye that is looking from the outside, doesn't paint a picture of an amicable relationship going on between the President and the Minister. It paints a picture of some tension there that is currently existing.
No. It's unfortunate that it paints such a picture, but to be honest with you, there's no tension between the Minister and the President. Like I explained to you earlier, the meeting yesterday was a very, very cordial one. The issue that the Minister has issue with is the statement that was released by the Presidency earlier. And, of course, there was no agreement to the issue of such a statement. And, of course, the Minister takes exception to the statement that was issued.
Yeah.
And of course,
Steve, I mean, you'd understand if the Minister serves at the behest of the President. If your employer says you came and you've apologized and issues a statement, and minutes later you come out and you say, no, I didn't apologize, and your employer comes out again and says, you have apologized. That's a complete break in relationship from my sense. There is a sense that these two parties are not seeing eye to eye.
No. It's unfortunate that you are interpreting it in that way. Like I explained to you, the meeting yesterday was very, very, very cordial. The issue that the minister has problems with was the issue of that statement. And of course, look, common decency dictates that before you issue a statement about someone, you would run it through them. Are you agreed? Can you issue a statement like this? That didn't happen. The minister was not engaged. In fact, a statement went public declaring that she had issued an apology, which is absolutely not the case.
So the minister didn't, just for clarity there, the minister didn't concede that her words were inappropriate?
Definitely not.
And the minister didn't retract her statement and affirm her support for the judiciary?
No, she didn't, and she has no intention to do that.
And the minister, citing in her statement that she will be releasing another statement in 24 hours, what's the reason for that statement?
Well, I can't preempt what the minister's statement is going to be, but what I can tell you is the minister is going to set the record straight on what her engagement with the president were.
Steve, I appreciate your time, and thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much.
That is Steve. They're speaking on behalf of the Minister of Tourism. The Minister